What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Ride and Dad video, or welcome if it's first time. Either way, very glad to have you. We are installing a Flo Motorsports. Wow. Let's try that again. We are installing a Flo Motorsports shifter peg today. This can also be used as the brake ped, or oh my god! We are installing a Flo Motorsports shifter peg. This can also be used as the brake peg. It's just an MX style. We'll take it out of the package, but first let's roll the intro and hopefully I stop having strokes in this video.
Riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a
Alright, so let's unpackage this bad boy. One comes with a sticker. I have a million Flo Motorsports stickers because I love Flo Motorsports stuff and I keep buying their products. And throw that out. Comes with a bolt in its own individual tiny bag. And then this is the chrome. Guys, the Flo Motorsports shifter pegs and foot pegs and mini floorboards and stuff, they just look so good. And I've always loved the way the chrome ones look, just never really had a bike that the chrome would, you know, complement well. Finally have a bike that the chrome goes good on, and God, this is just really clean. So basically, if you have mid controls already, you literally just unbolt the old one and bolt the new one in. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, so the one that I put on here originally, this one is not really designed to be used with mid controls. It's supposed to have a bolt that comes through the back and screw into it this way. So what I went ahead and did was just grab a bolt from the hardware store that was the same dimensions and thread it this way, chop the end of it off, and then thread it in through that way as well. So the best way to take this off is going to be with a set of, I don't know, what is this? Just a box wrench, right? Am I right with that? There we go. And you'll, oh, great. So it's stuck in there, which means I'm gonna have a heck of a time getting it out of there. So let's see if I can do it with this or if I'm gonna need my vice grips. No, it's turning. All right, we'll just keep it going here. And of course, per the usual, for whatever reason, my video footage was corrupted or got lost or I accidentally deleted it or something happened, because it's not like I for sure can see a file that's corrupted or like doesn't work or whatever. It just doesn't exist. So there's a possibility I accidentally deleted it, whatever. But you remember, as of 5 seconds ago, this was black. That's what the TC Bros one is. Anyways, you saw I was having struggling with it. I was having trouble. The bolt, I guess I bought the wrong one, or maybe I just put in, I don't know what exactly happened with it, but I was taking it out, something stripped and it just wouldn't come out. The whole internals were screwed up. So I figured it'd be easier to buy this cheap OEM replacement. It was 20 bucks, I think, from Drag Specialties. It was like 19 something. It was free shipping, whatever. Super easy to do. So I replaced that, and then I put this on a video, but for whatever reason, it didn't happen. It's gone. But it's super easy. As you could see, this is the bolt. What I did go ahead and do was buy a slightly longer by 1/4 inch bolt from the hardware store. It's the same pitch and everything, but I did buy, I don't know if hopefully you can see this. Normally this would sit flush up against this piece, but I bought a chrome spacer. I think that's a a single 1/4 inch spacer, or maybe even smaller, whatever. But I bought that just to stick this out a little bit more. I don't know if I'm assuming you probably have a Sportster if you're watching this, but the Sportsters, for whatever reason, the foot control itself is out farther than some other bikes, or at least it feels like it, and the actual, like, the toe on the shifter and brake side just feel like they're closer, and it's like a weird angle. And I screwed up my left ankle, which obviously this is the left side of the bike. I screwed up my left ankle when I was younger, and it doesn't like to turn and have normal flexibility. So that's why I did this. My old Sportster, I did a 1/2-inch spacer, and it stuck it out a little bit even more. But this is good for, you know, this is like kind of a larger platform, so my heel can be farther and angle it better or whatever. But this works. And then obviously I put my shoe on. It's very important. Pretty sure I talk about it in a few minutes anyway, but important to put your actual riding shoe that you're going to wear on and figure out, you know, what position you want, if you need to angle this higher or lower. But there you go. So as you guys can see, super easy to do, super simple, really quick. Obviously, like you guys saw in the video, you're just gonna make sure that you put your riding shoe on that you're actually gonna ride with. That way you can see and adjust the height of it, because it's going, every peg that you get is going to be different. You know, especially if you're going from like a round one like we had on there, you know, to replace something like this that's kind of like rectangular-ish shaped, like kind of blocky. Then also I want to touch on the one that I had on there before was the kind of knurling. It worked great. The only issue is that it started to tear up my shoes. If I was going for something really quick or just wanted to hop on the bike and ride it down the road to try out something new or whatever like that, and I was wearing regular tennis shoes, even my boots, it would just, which are leather on top, it would tear up because of the knurling on it. It would tear up the top of it when my foot would go under it, you know, the toe area. It just, even the leather, it marked it up at first, and then it started to tear out some of the stitching that's around the top of my boot. And then my riding shoes are torn up less for it. They're a more robust, very much more robust material and thickness and everything, so it was a little bit better for that, but it still started to tear it out, and the last thing I wanted is premature wear for no reason on my riding shoes and wear out a hole that I would have to get new ones. There's just no reason for that. Plus now I can wear tennis shoes, you know, if I'm just going real quick to the store and I don't really want to change or something like that. Yes, it's not ideal, but we all do it every once in a while, and I don't want to ruin my nice normal shoes. So yeah. I've always loved the way that the Flo pegs feel under the gripping is just great. All those little pegs are replaceable if you ever wanted to. You can also take them out and replace just regular bolts or whatever if you want, even if you wanted a lesser of a grip, if you wanted to contrast it with like black or anything. I mean, if you wanted to take those little pegs out and have them powder coated, you could even do that. There's just kind of the sky's the limit with these pegs. They're really, really good, and I've always liked Flo Motorsports. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Check out the links below to save yourself some money through Tucker Speed. Check out all the other the playlists I have for all of my bike builds, this one and the ones I've had in the past. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. And until then, ride safe, have fun. Dad out.